Hello. Do you ever wish that you could clone yourself? Yeah, you're a busy business owner and there's just not enough hours in the day and you are now the bottleneck to expanding your business. So you want to clone yourself, okay? You'd like to be able to serve more clients. You can't serve anymore at the moment. You are up to here, probably up to here, okay? You can't do enough commissions. You can't create enough art. You can't serve enough clients. You are full, all right? You are the bottleneck. And that makes you feel stressed and overwhelmed and pretty damn frustrated, actually. Another classic challenge that we've all experienced and has really brought it home to us over the last kind of year and a half is you are very painfully aware that if you're not working, there's no money coming into your business. If you're not able to create your art or you're not able to serve your clients, then there's no money coming into your business. And there's a lot of things that are often outside of our control. Right, so again, that can leave us feeling kind of helpless. You've hit an income ceiling for all of the reasons above. You are up to capacity and you just can't generate any more. So no matter how hard you work, your income isn't going to increase anymore. And how about the old ways of working, things that you've generally done in the past? Typically, you may have been teaching workshops in person, you've been at craft fairs and exhibitions and all those kind of things. Yeah, they're not really working anymore either, even if you have felt confident enough to bring them back and you have people who are confident enough to come and attend, then there's so much uncertainty. Things are still getting cancelled. People are still cancelling things. There's less people that we can accommodate. And so looking at the numbers, is it still a profitable exercise for you? All right. Or is it just not worth all the damn hassle? Right. So there must be 4 different challenges that I'm sure certainly many of my business friends are facing at the moment. And as much as everybody was looking for a return to normal, then I think we're also realising that we don't know what normal is anymore and needs redefining. So everything is predictably unpredictable at the moment. So I've got a solution for you. Online courses are a solution to all of those problems. And I've got some notes if you wonder why I'm looking down over there. They're just over there. So yeah, online courses. So having an online course gets around a lot of those problems. Online education is booming. And it was already booming before the pandemic and has continued to boom. I shan't bore you with all the stats and things. You can go and look that up if you want. But there's also been a massive change in attitude and experience of people who are now willing to try online courses and things, whereas previously perhaps they weren't, they were a bit unsure. Now they realise that actually there's a lot of good things for it. So those are good reasons why you would all want to create an online course. Whoopee. However, it is going to take a big change in your life, in your business, to be able to find the time to create an online course. So the 2 biggest challenges that is shared with me and I have spoken about before is that you're too busy and you're frightened about the technology. But a couple of days ago I shared a little quote, or a little post really. It was probably a condensation of lots of similar quotes, where it was basically, without change, nothing changes. Right? So as much as we are busy and our heads are already full of stuff, if you want to get an online course up and running and making money, then something has to change in your situation. And those two things of having no time and being frightened of the technology involved, well, one of them I can make that go away. So the being frightened of technology, being rubbish at all the techie stuff, we can easily get rid of that. One of the things that I've made a real strong effort with, and is like a real passion thing for me, given my years of technology training experience, is my courses are all built around, I show you exactly what to do. I show you the things that you could use and choose and why. All right, everything's geared around being practical, sensible choices with well-designed tech tutorials and well-designed materials and choices. And I'm here as that tech expert to help you and support you. So my courses are all geared around that. All right, so ding, we can forget about the being frightened of tech. It's also a story and a habit that people have got into, and let's face it, all the kind of online tech stuff, what's the worst that can happen? You press a button and you lose a bit of text, or your image doesn't load. You can't break that piece of technology, right? You can't break it. All you can do is sometimes you might lose 10 minutes of work because you've typed something in and pressed enter and it's gone down or something, right? So like, what's the worst that can happen? You've wasted 5 minutes of a bit of typing. We can get around that anyway. But it's not like anyone's going to die. Yeah, it's not a life or death situation, your use of technology. We're not controlling a nuclear power station. We're not doing brain surgery, right? We are typing a few things into an online screen to do some marketing with, or to set up your online course school or something along those lines. So let's kind of put the technology bit to one side. I can help you with that. Ding! That's what I'm here for. That's my thing. The second thing about being too busy, I can't create time for you. I can't solve that problem for you. That's got to come from you. Okay, that's got to come from you. It's got to be your desire. You are going to make changes so you can move ahead and get your course created. So the being too busy thing, I've got 4 questions. It's like a mini challenge for you to challenge your thinking on this and help you to make that shift, to commit to yourself that you are going to make the time to get your course up and running. So you are going to commit to, you're going to make time to make money. All right. So the 4 little kind of questions. So the first one, so if any of this kind of resonates, just remember you can drop a comment for me in the comments, or send me a DM, ask me any questions. I'm always happy to help with that. So if any of this is resonating, there's other reasons why you think I haven't got the time. So the 4 kind of mini challenge questions. So the first point is this. Again, I did a graphic for this a couple of days ago, but I want you to really tune into what your life will be like when your course is up and running and selling successfully. What will that actually mean in terms of your business and your life? Okay, so if you've got a consistent flow of income coming in, you made the effort to create that course once. Yes, it does take effort. And now it's for sale and people are buying it. Then what is that going to do to your life? How does it make you feel? And what is it going to do to your life in terms of freeing you up from a lot of that monotonous kind of hamster wheel activity? So that's question 1. What will your life feel like and be like when your course is created and is selling? Point 2. You can't deny the excitement and the power of the way in which a course can rapidly improve your finances. All right. So just what I want you to really tune into here again, a kind of a gut feel is, if you've got an idea of a course in your head, what is the kind of gut feel price that is also attached there? You know, is it £50, which really is pretty damn cheap for a course? Depends on the length, duration, skill level, etc, etc. But is it £50? Is it 150? Is it 500? Right? So what's that gut feel price that you want to sell your course, your expertise at? And how many of those would you expect to sell? Would you like to sell? You know, let's go with the example of you sell a course for £50 and you sell 10. There's £500 to start off with. You sell 100 of them, 5,000. It soon adds up. All right. So just think about that. Think about the kind of gut reaction price and how many you would expect to sell, bearing in mind what you already sell, who's in your audience, and just what is a realistic way of getting started. And then write that number down. Write the numbers down, and then it's just like, wow, if I can get this to work, when I get this to work with the right support, wow, £1,000 extra a month, or whatever it is. Looking at it on a piece of paper is very, very empowering. So that's challenge 2. Get excited about, if nothing else, what that money actually means, what that money would mean into your business. The third thing, think about, say, this week or this month, if you can remember, whereabouts are you spending your time? What are you spending your time on, all this being busy, right? Now, I am a great fan of time recording. And I know you're now going, oh, Sue, no, I don't want to do that. It really does help you focus on what the hell you've been spending your time on. But again, just kind of free your mind for 5 minutes and just think, right, what was I doing? What did I do on Monday morning, Monday afternoon? How much time have I spent this week on my business, on my income generating activities? So what have you spent your time on? And what income has that time generated, or what income will that generate? So if you've been working on a commission perhaps all week, or you've been creating items for sale, what kind of income is that activity going to generate? So there's your ceiling, isn't it? You can very quickly, and you would already know this, where there is no scope to create anything else, you can't do any more of what you're already doing. We have to change. And then the fourth thing, what can you change? So what can you change? What can you reduce? And what can you remove? Okay, again, there's no rocket science behind all of this. So what can you change? What can you reduce? And what can you remove? So that you can make time to make money. If there are activities there where you look at it and you just think to yourself, yeah, well, I've been doing that, but oh, bloody hell, it takes a lot of time, and really what benefit have I had out of it? If you can take that kind of brave leap and reduce that thing or stop doing it, that frees you up to be able to get on and create your course, which you can then sell and get that income coming in. All right, so those are the 4. It's like a little mini challenge. Sit down for half an hour with a cuppa or a glass of wine, and those 4 things. So just to recap, what will your life be like and feel like when your course is selling successfully? A gut feel of, just write the number down in front of you. What price would you expect to sell your course at? And just what are the basic small numbers? We're not looking for a mass audience of, selling thousands of this thing at this point in time. Selling 100 would probably make a massive difference. Okay. Point 3, where are you currently spending your time, and what are those different kind of high level categories of time doing for your business, and what income are they generating, and where is it actually a massive time suck that really now isn't generating any money at all, right? And then the 4th point, would be, what can you change? What can you reduce, do less of? And what can you remove altogether? So those are your 4, I don't know why I'm holding up 5 fingers, those are your 4, a mini challenge, half an hour, take half an hour over the weekend or this evening with a glass of wine, depending on what you're doing, and see how you can shift your thinking from this gut reaction of, I'm too busy, oh, I can't do technology. How can you shift towards going, oh yeah, brilliant. I'm getting really excited about this. I really want to get my course up and running. And next week, I'm going to be sharing how the details of my course and how I can help you get your course created with all the tech support and very structured, particularly aimed at people who are creative, crafty, arty business owners, okay, and you want to create a course where you are demonstrating making something, which is quite a different kind of vibe from the, oh well, just pick up your smartphone and rattle off a few kind of videos if you're a coach or, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, so I shall leave that with you. It's time to pack in for me here anyway, but I wish you all a really pleasant weekend, and yeah, let's just think about how you can make time to make money. And of course, as ever, I'm cheering you on. And if you want to say hello, drop me a DM, put something in the comments, then I'm always extremely happy to say hello and extremely happy to help you on your new course creation adventure. Okay? I'll see you all later and have a really great weekend and sort out those 4 little mini challenges to make time to make money.